I'm in a little bit different of a setting than I was yesterday, right? Well, the video was yesterday, you know. Today we're in the gym that I coach at. I'm a personal trainer, CrossFit gym, Dynasty CrossFit, Gainesville, Florida. If you're ever in town, drop in, come hang out with me. Had to coach 6 a.m. this morning, so we're getting the work done in between 6 and 9 because I coach both. So we'll get all that work in today. It's gonna be awesome. Really excited for these squats. We love squatting, that's why we're here. So yeah, some clips of me coaching this morning and getting to work, but otherwise, yeah, we'll get into the good stuff. The meat and potatoes, the squats.
So today I decided to include some of my warm-up. So here I'm really just focusing on warming up my ankles and my hips. I've been dealing with an ankle injury for about 1.5 years now. I had a partially torn ATFL. I would say it's about 80 to 90% at this point, but I definitely focus a lot of time on getting those ankles going before I squat, even though squatting doesn't tend to hurt them too bad. It's mostly jumping, running, things like that, but here I'm trying to warm up those hips and those ankles. Definitely important. Then I go into a little more of like a mobility flow. So we got like a deep lunge, Spider-Man lunge kind of deal going on. Eventually I'm going to rotate out, but I'm running my mouth. JD and Des were in the gym. This was after 6 a.m., as I said earlier. So we're all kind of hanging out. So really just trying to get deep into those lunges, doing some hip openers, some Russian baby makers.
Wow.
Yeah, so you can see yourself.
That's fancy. That's so fancy.
I won't edit you out, I promise. Good job today.
And then a Des appearance. You can hear JD dying in the background. Don't really remember what he was doing, but, you know, being a clown. Yeah, then I got the PVC out, just trying to rotate a little bit, doing some lunges, some overhead squats, tiptoe walks, pass-throughs, etc. Just trying to warm everything up, really. Just doing some reach backs and then some lateral walks. Again, a lot of it just trying to get the booty going, getting the glutes warmed up here. I have a pretty tight piriformis to go along with my hips. We love to see it, right? So we're doing some stretching side to side, getting the band out, some dynamic hamstring warm up. And I'm also trying to squeeze my butt at the bottom of those. And then side to side again for those hips and my booty cheeks. So, and then some more mobility flow just to get it all going.
All right, so just finished our AMRAP 10 doubles at 80%. What I really learned from this was like your capacity is a little more than you think it will be. My first set felt really bad, and so I took a little rest, a little longer than I probably should have, got back to it, and then I think each set beyond that I took less and less rest. I think I got 5 sets. 5. I'll have to check the video. I was just kind of vibing. I had some Carly Rae going. Pop music is my fuel. I know, like, most people are listening to metal. I'm not cool. But yeah, I think just, you know, you need to know your own capacity, and that's probably a lot of what we're gonna learn this month. is like what my body can handle in the increments that it can. So I'm glad this one was early on, because going forward, I think that that'll really be a good lesson to me, what I can and cannot do and how to push myself a little bit, right? Like a lot of it's a mental game. You're telling yourself, I can't do this today, 80% feels heavy, whatever. And some days you don't have it, but most of the time you do. You just kind of got to power through, focus up, right? That's a huge part of it, especially on doubles. Do that first one, take a deep breath, re-brace, treat every rep like it's, you know, the lone rep. Don't think ahead, right? It's kind of like a baseball analogy, I would say, is like, you gotta get the first out before you can turn the double play. Like, how many times do baseball players botch the double play because they're already thinking about the second out and they botch the first one, right? So really focus on what rep you're on. A lot of fun though. My legs will definitely be feeling it. Excited to see what comes tomorrow. Moving on now, I got some overhead press. I'm gonna do ring rows instead of chin-ups. Well, I might do chin-ups. I don't know. We'll see. I wrote down ring rows though, and then I'll finish up with some snatch grip deads, which I love. So we love that wide back, you know. So yeah, pretty awesome. Feeling good about day 3. Day 2, I'm gonna throw in probably right here. Some videos from what we did yesterday. It was the rest day for Squatober, so they just wanted you to walk 30 to 45 minutes. Did that with my boy Boba, but mostly Eric came over in the morning. We did some, we call it Technique Sunday, even though we built to a heavy 7 clean and jerk, so really is it technique? What can you do? But it was a lot of fun. So yeah, just keep grinding. Excited to see what tomorrow brings. And yeah, keep crushing it. If y'all are on the Squatober grind, comment below, let me know, because we're in this together, right? So yeah.